Hi everyone, I'm Rita Lavon and thank you for tuning in. Welcome to my channel at LaVille Share. If you are not already a subscriber, I ask that you click on the red box in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. And also please don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe here on YouTube. And I also have my link tree that has all three links. Those are always in the description box below. And before we get into the meat and potatoes of what this video is about, let me lean in for a curl check. Yes, honey. She's still giving what she's supposed to give. But anywho, today's video is going to be about the fall season. So the first day of fall was on September 23rd. And I wanted to check in with you all. You know, as the seasons change, we as people change. Sometimes people get really sick when the seasons change and the weather changes, of course. Um, it's it's really interesting because it's like as the new season comes in, it pushes out that old season, and there is a difference in temperature and wind and rain and all these things. As you all know, we're in hurricane season, so there's so many things that are happening around us, and I wanted to tie that into our lives. So when I say that, I mean things like social media. So like what you all are watching me on right now, this is a YouTube video. So for me, on Instagram, I actually recently went from about, I don't know, maybe like 530 people that I was following to now I follow like 300 and some. So I got rid of close to 200 people that I was following because as I sat back and looked at all these people I was following, I had to ask myself, why am I following them? Like, who are these people? Like, what are they doing for me? What am I doing for them? So often we just find ourselves like, we'll look at a video on whatever social media platform and we just want to like follow or become somebody's friend. And it's just like, oh, I see one thing, I like it, so I'm going to like everything else. And then one day it's just like, no, I really don't. Like, they're not coming up in my algorithm because we all know the algorithm for every social media platform is so different. And it just got to the point where I was like, what am I doing? And it's one of those things where you have to ask yourself, am I being a service to this person? What is the service that they are giving me? What is the purpose of that? So for me, I am a purpose driven type of person. I do things, that make sense to me. I have to get something out of it. I want to make sure that I'm giving something as well. Because I'm a social media content creator, I'm constantly giving myself. And, I never want to give too much of everything. But, it just got to the point where it was like, you know what? I don't need to follow all these people. And you all may be able to relate that to your life. Are there people you're following or people that you were friends with that do nothing for you? And when I say that, I don't mean in the sense of like actually giving you something, like giving you a gift or you giving them a gift. I mean just in the sense of like, do you really know this person? Is what they are putting on their platform something that truly interests you? And are you doing the same for them? So for me, I just kind of had to, just kind of wipe clean of some things. There's this saying when it comes to fall. I don't know exactly how it goes, but it has something to do with like dead leaves and falling off the trees, and how with that season change, we also have to let go of nouns. So when I say that, I'm actually speaking of what a noun is. So people, places, and things. And when those people, places, and things no longer serve you for what you need it for, you can let go of those. You don't have to continue in that same space with those same people, places, and things that just don't work for you anymore. And on the first day of fall, I really just, thought of that because I made a list of some things that I wanted to do on the first day of fall. It was really important for me to just kind of clean up a little bit and just, put things in the right place and just really think about what is it that's happening right now in my life, in life in general, with this season change, and what is it that I can change in my life so that I can be a better person, so that I can serve people better, so that I can create better content. Because for me, doing the social media is not just, something just so fun to do. It is fun, but there's a purpose behind it. I don't want to put out things that are not near and dear to my heart. I actually just made a video about TJ Maxx, Ross, and Marshalls. I will link it here for you all, but there was a purpose in that. And the purpose was, when I go to these other stores and I see how expensive they are, and then I go to the 3 stores I just mentioned, I'm like, I could get it a lot cheaper there. The purpose of that is to share with you all that there may be other stores that you're not aware of where you can get some of the things you like, and that may, of course, be very simple and small on that scale, but there is nothing too big or too small that can be a part of those nouns. Those people, places, and things come in all different forms. And I just wanted to come on and just share that with you all. It was something that was on my heart, and it really just made me think about some things in life. And we as people, we must do what is best for us. One of the ways that I do that is, by first asking God, as you all know, I also journal. I also meditate. I read the Bible, and I do all of those things to, keep me grounded. And those things help me make the right decisions. So of course, this isn't something that you should just up and do because you hear me saying this, but it is something that may spark something in you, and have that conversation with God or whoever it is that you may believe in, and go from there, because it may be that in this season of your life, you will have to let some of those dead leaves go. And there's so much that I could say on this topic, but I think I've said enough for now. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, week, month, year, whenever you may be seeing this. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.